Hey everybody, Tanya from Shooting Star SVG back, and today I am going to go through a quick tutorial on Etsy Rank to find different ideas that you can use to start designing with. I know sometimes a lot of us can get in a little bit of designer block or slump where you don't really have any ideas to design towards. So I just wanted to show you a tool on eRank Pro that is very useful to me when I am looking for a little bit of inspiration. But before we get started, if you haven't already, go ahead and click on like and subscribe below. That does keep me motivated to continue making these videos for you. And if you haven't already, go on over to my Facebook group and join up on that. I'm trying to create a community of like-minded individuals who are trying to grow their business on Etsy and other platforms through the use of SEO and other things to boost your business. So keep an eye on that. You can also utilize that to ask any questions on anything that you may need help with. So to get started, I will state that you do need an Etsy Rank Pro account to use this feature, which is $9.99 per month and well worth it in my opinion. If you go to the reports menu, there is something called Trend Buzz, okay? And I discovered this not too long ago, and I think it's really interesting. You can use it for more things, so not just Etsy, but you can use this for Pinterest, Google Shopping, eBay, or Amazon, okay? So you can browse Etsy by category, and we're just going to use the June 2020 data, but you can go all the way back to April of 2019 if you so wish. And for our case, I'm going to be focusing on SVGs. Now, I can browse Etsy by category using the all function and filter it out by typing in SVG and clicking enter. And you can see that 8 search results on all categories have had a good amount of Etsy searches, including Black Lives Matter, Juneteenth, Father's Day, Sunflower, 4th of July, Monogram, and SVG files for Cricut. So all of these things you could use to create some new designs. Black Lives Matter, especially with the movement that's been going on recently, has ticked up in the search, and you can see the trend graph here that shows you what the trends have been over the past 15 months, which is very useful. Now, for most of us, when we list our products, we will list them under craft supplies and tools. So when you click on that category, you can also filter out and type in SVG, and it will show you the most searched for in June of 2020. And again, you can see that trend graph. So it's like, okay, I have no idea what to design for. What were people looking for in June of 2020? Black Lives Matter SVG. Maybe you want to do a couple of those designs, although this will more than likely be a trend blip where we'll have some power behind it and then it will die down, right? Juneteenth. Again, that was a holiday that just came up in June. Father's Day was a June holiday. Sunflower looks like it's trending this year. 4th of July, obviously, because everybody was getting ready for the July holiday. Monogram SVG seems to be constantly searched for. SVG files for Cricut. Probably a good tag to use, but probably also has very high competition. And you can see some others that have some trademark and copyright issues, and more Black Lives Matter stuff. Unicorn SVG, flower SVG, butterfly SVG. So like you could just say, hey, I'm going to do a bunch of mandala butterflies, and see what you can do with that. Summer SVG has been trending. Birthday SVG. A lot more people are searching for birthday designs because we're not going to the stores, so we're making stuff in our homes. Obviously beach because we're summer. Be kind. Trump, and some of the other more media-centric trends. You can also go back to other months, and if you go back to December of 2019, you can do the same thing in craft supplies and tools and type in SVG and see what the trend graph was showing. And there could be like a certain SVG that was popular for Christmas at that time, a Christmas tree SVG, Christmas vacation SVG, ugly sweater SVG, interestingly enough, 49ers SVG, Fortnite, and other things. So use that to your advantage. The cool thing is you can also actually go over to Pinterest, and you can see what is buzzing on Pinterest for June of 2020. And if you type in SVG, it doesn't look like there are any matching results found. But if you look at the Pinterest searches, you can maybe see what's trending and design off of that. So pink aesthetic, you could go for maybe some pink sublimation or pink digital paper. It looks like there's, tattoo ideas, teen room decor. You could go towards something like that. Let's see. Father's Day. Really, you just go down and look at the keywords to think if there's a theme that you could go after and design around these Pinterest searches that you're seeing. Okay, so Pinterest is a very powerful tool. You can do the same thing for Google Shopping to see what kind of things people were searching for. I know Nintendo Switch was a big one. I searched for that a couple of times too, because everybody was buying Nintendo Switches due to the quarantine. And you can see a lot of these things that people were looking for kind of tie into that quarantine theme, especially pools and pools for sale because more people are at home. So you can scroll through here and see if there's anything in there. Or you can type in SVG or digital and see if anything comes up. So a really good tool to use if you're trying to find new things to go after, new things to design towards. That way you can get out of your creative slump or whatever it may be. So I just wanted to come through and show you that on Etsy Rank. I'm going to have a video on how Marmalade can also achieve a very similar thing. So again, if you like this video, go ahead and click on like and subscribe below. That will make sure you stay the most up to date on these videos I post. And if you haven't already, go on over to my Facebook group and click on join, as we're trying to build a like-minded community of individuals who are trying to be successful in their digital design journey. If y'all need anything, feel free to drop a comment below. If not, I will catch you on the next video. Have a good one.